Hello there gorgeous gamers and welcome back to Pure Play TV, and today we're kicking the pigskin around with Rematch, a fresh multiplayer football game out now, and trust me, it's absolutely worth your time. Stick around and I'll tell you why. When I was a kid, there was a PS1 football game with a quirky shooting mechanic. Three Lions football. You aimed your shots with a cursor. It never really caught on, and soon enough we all fell in line with EA's trust me bro approach to football games, which when you think about it, it's the most important part of a match, shooting, and you only have a vague influence. But Rematch brings that cursor aiming back, and with it a whole new football experience. This isn't FIFA, this isn't PES, not even FIFA Street comes close. The closest anyone is going to say is Rocket League, but honestly the comparisons are minimal. Look, I fell off Rocket League really fast, it just wasn't for me. But after one match of Rematch, I wanted, well, a rematch. And that's exactly where the game gets its name, I think. Probably. It would make a lot of sense, because you don't just want to play once, you want to jump back in again and again. Especially early on when you're figuring out the controls, feeling the rhythm of the match, syncing up with your teammates. And these aren't bots, these are real humans, gorgeous gamers just like you and I, scattered across the globe, coming together for a game of footy. In one of my early matches, my team and I instinctively took up positions that remained for the duration of the game. I drifted naturally towards goal, and after a few solid saves, it was silently agreed I was our goalkeeper. I loved it. That quiet, wordless bond, a little human connection, despite not even being able to see or hear each other. You don't get that kind of thing in many team-based games, at least not often. Rematch is easy to pick up and play. The game eases you in with a short prologue, explaining your character's backstory, competing in these wild football matches where the usual rules don't apply. No fouls, no throw-ins, no corners. You can smack the ball off the wall for an improvised cross, and goalies can swap in and out at any time. It's chaotic fun and fast. Matches are quick depending on the mode. You can have high-scoring, fast and furious action, or a more tactical, football-ish experience. 3v3 is the arcade-style blitz, 5 vs 5 is like your Sunday morning lads game, and 4 vs 4 sits comfortably in the middle. I enjoy all of them, as long as I get to fly around in goal, and maybe sneak an occasional match-winning strike, I'm happy. But here's the rub. Rematch lives and dies by its player base. No offline mode means if players move on, the game is done. And we all know how cutthroat this industry is. I wouldn't be shocked if FIFA tries to rip off this idea in one of their first non-EA games. There's also the fact the game is having a few teething problems, at least at the time of my writing this review. It's not been terrible by any means, and I've only felt a little hard done by on a handful of occasions, across several hours of play. But it is a multiplayer game, and it's going to live and die by its latency and lag, as well as its players sticking around. I've had a couple of games that were basically ruined due to the other team teleporting around the pitch. I've also had to sit and wait for upwards of 5 minutes to get a game. But the game is new, it's still finding its place on the field, so with a bit of time and maybe an update or two, and hopefully an offline mode sometime in the future, I'm sure Rematch will become a classic that will be fondly remembered for a long time to come. It's fun, it's accessible, and even when you lose, who cares? There's always the next match. It might go your way, it might not, but boredom is not part of the deal. And best of all, it costs you nothing. It's on Game Pass, and if Microsoft ever pulls it, I will buy it myself. Well, it's on sale, of course, I'm a cheapskate. And that is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Here's some more stuff that you may also like to watch. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful in some way, brilliant, do me a solid and hit the like and subscribe buttons, and give the bell icon a ding on the way out so that you get notified whenever there's something new to watch. I've been Chris, you've been gorgeous, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, cheers my dears.